It's Friday, y'all. Tap in. It's Friday. Friday. Hey, guys, come on in. What's up? What's up? It's Friday. What's up? What's up? It's Friday. I know, right? Like, why is she making all that noise? Because I can. Because it's Freedom Friday and I could make all the noise that I want to make because it's Freedom Friday. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? It's Freedom Friday. Come on in. Tap in. Tap in. Hey, Eddie, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is Freedom Friday, guys. I need y'all to tap in. Hey. Hey, guys. It's the day. I know you're probably saying, what's in the water? Just ice. Nothing else. Nothing else is in this water. Hey, Deb. Hey, Joy. Hey, Brittany. Tap in, guys. What's up? It is Friday. I'm drinking water to stay hydrated. We're staying hydrated over here. Hi, Raquel. How are you? We are staying hydrated over here. Get you some water. This is my cup I got from Walmart this week. Oh, and it's somewhat matching my outfit. Listen, I didn't realize that the yellow, the blue, the blue. I mean, like, when in alignment, you're just in alignment, okay? Hey, guys, it's Friday. Nothing is in here but ice water, okay? No, there's no alcohol, no liquor, none of that, none of that. I'm just naturally the vibe, okay? Tap in, everybody. Hey, guys, how y'all doing? I really wish I could play some music, but I don't want to be copyrighted because, you know, who got time to be copyrighted? Guys, today is Freedom Friday. So, you know, I'm a little bit more loose, okay? Because it is Freedom Friday. My best day. The best day. Because I'm here to show you guys how you can make some money. Rest, relax. Just make some money, okay? Make some money. We here because we want to make some money, right? But doing what we love. Not always have to clock in and go to somebody's job. You want to go on somebody's island and work from the laptop, from the beach, from our hotel room, watching the scenery. That's what we want to do. That is the life for real. Don't let nobody fool you and make you think that in the life. Honey, working from anywhere, that is absolutely the life, okay? So go ahead and tap in, tap in, tap in. Everybody come on in. It's your girl, Toya Wallace, Coach T in the building. Hi, Pamela. Hi. Go ahead and tag everybody. Tag your mama, your poopa, your sister, your brother. Tag your best friend, tag your hate. Listen, tag them, tell them come through because Coach T in the building. It's Friday, and not just Friday, ain't a regular Friday, it is Freedom Friday. You check what I'm saying? It is Freedom Friday. It is Freedom Friday. Tap in. Tap right in. Free to the dumb to the Friday. Okay? Guys, go ahead and come on in, come on in, come on in. Listen, I just had a big joke before. Just kiki before I came in on live today, child. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you this joke because I need my data telling me no. But you need to move before they have to see you in a reflection, okay? Yes, I got to give you this joke. And I'm so happy it happened today because this is what Freedom Friday is all about. People not trying to make you come to a job because you have to. Absolutely not. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You know, you're not going to do that. So go ahead and tap in, tap in, tap in. It's your girl, Toya Wallace, Coach T, the midwife to the marketplace, the solutionist, the idea bank, the business strategist, wife, mother, friend, business partner, you name it. Go ahead and come in. The lab launcher, the travel agent. Hello, she in the building. I really do want some music to dance because it is Freedom Friday. I'm really trying not to put on some music, but I'm going to get copyrighted. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. I'm just really not. But it's some good water. Filtered water is some good water. Get you some water. Get you some water, guys. Get you some water. Get you some water. Get you some. Hi, Doreen. Hi, Celestine. Get you some water, guys. Hi, The Blizzard. Hi, Dimitra. Hi, Facebook. Hi, Instagram. Hi, guys. I look like sunshine, don't I? I look like I need to be on somebody's island, don't I? Don't I look like I need to be on somebody's island? I'm telling you, don't I look like I need to be on somebody's cruise ship? Honey, you can't tell me that I don't belong on somebody's cruise ship right now. You cannot tell me that I don't belong on vacation. Where is my suitcase? Where is my carry-on? Because we need to get the hell out of here. Y'all come in, come in, come in. We're going to get started in 3 minutes. I need y'all to tag as many people you could tag. Give me some like, give me some hearts, give me some love. Because it's Freedom Friday. This week was eventful. We had such an amazing week this week, guys. Y'all came, y'all showed up. Ooh. Y'all came and y'all showed up. Y'all came and y'all showed up. Y'all came and y'all showed up. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hi, Giovanni. Hey, hey, hey. Go ahead and tap in. We're going to get started shortly. Tonight shouldn't be long unless, you guys have some questions and ting and ting and ting and ting. Go ahead and tap in. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Hi, Tylese J. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody tell me show up on the For You page. They come and say, girl, I'm calling you because I just opened TikTok and you show up on my For You page. I say, for real? I was on your For You page, for real? Okay then. That means I'm doing something right. Okay. Okay. Y'all probably be like, what is going on with you? It's Freedom Friday. Hey, Asia. Hi, Stacy Bond. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're going to get started. It's 8:08. We're going to start at 8:10. 8:10. 8:10. 8:10. 8:10. What is she drinking in this cup? Water. I'm getting hydrated, guys. Go ahead and tap in. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Are we going to get started? It is Freedom Friday, guys. I'm so excited. I am excited. It's all about getting approved. Approve, approve, approve. That's what I just heard. Approve, 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 approve. Not decline or deny. Approve, approve, approve. Everybody put approve in the chat. Put approve in the chat. I just heard that. Approve, approve, approve. Put approve in the chat. They're going to say yes to you. Put approve in the chat. Approve in the chat. Go ahead and comment the word approve in the chat. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hi, Tiara. Thank you, Shady. Thank you guys so much for joining, Barbara. Approve, approve, approve. Yes. All right, good evening, everybody. It's your girl, Toya Wallace, Coach T, the midwife to the marketplace, your lab launcher, your business coach, business strategist, whatever you guys want to call me. I'm that girl, okay? It's me, she's here. And I am so grateful. Today is Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday, okay? Not Burnout Friday, but Freedom Friday. I appreciate you guys so much for coming in on your Friday night. I know you could have been cashing your check if ain't direct deposit. You could have been at the mall shopping till you drop. You could have been on somebody's boat, somebody's plane, somebody's airport, somebody's hotel. You could be at somebody's job, but you here. You here. Okay, you here. So I am excited today. I don't know why I'm so excited. No, I think I know why. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. This week was amazing. This week was amazing. So let me go ahead. Y'all already know. We're going to drop our scripture and we're going to say our prayer and we're going to hit the ground running. So tonight's scripture is coming from, everybody says this differently, but I'm going to say it the way I know. Ecclesiastes 3:13, that each of them may eat and drink and find satisfaction in all their toil. This is the gift of God. This verse reminds us that enjoying the fruit of our labor is not selfish, it's sacred. And God designed us to enjoy the journey. Our prayer focus is freedom, rest, clarity, and boldness to pursue purposeful income. Father, we thank you for calling us into not just purpose, but peace. Thank you that freedom isn't just a future goal, it's a promise we can live out day by day. Let this session unlock new vision for how we can blend our gifts, our passions, and callings into income streams that support our joy, not just our bills. Let clarity come to every viewer that they can live well, give well, and rest well. In Jesus' name, amen. I love that. I love that. Amen. Thank you guys so much for joining. So, amen. Yes, Brittany. Amen. 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 So, tonight, it is Freedom Friday. If you've been following for some time, if you've been here for the last 2 weeks, you know today is Freedom Friday, where we talk about freedom, making money while living our life, making money an easier way, not feeling burnt out or anything like that. Okay? Amen. So, guess what? I'm going to give you a little joke, but I'm going to wait a little bit because my daughter's like, no. And I'm like, no, I'm going to give that joke because tonight is the right night for this joke. Okay? But for the last 2 weeks, if this is your first time here, I want to thank you so much. I have Instagram right here to my right, Facebook directly in front of me, and TikTok to my left. I want to thank you guys so much for tapping in. You guys, if you are here for the first time, welcome to the Align and Elevated Life Series with Coach T, Toya Wallace, for the month of June. If this is your second time, your third time, if you've been here every day rocking with your girl, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. I applaud you for just being here, for being here, for being a viewer, for being a follower, for liking, for sharing, all of that. I really hope that during this entire month, you are motivated, you stay motivated. I hope that the information is valuable to you. You are able to implement it and apply it to your business, your everyday. You're able to implement it even in the start of your journey. I pray to God that we get connected, we stay connected. And one of these days, hopefully I could meet every single body that has been watching this, our series. So it is Freedom Friday. And let's talk about why lifestyle matters in business. But before we go in, let me tell you. So yesterday, my daughter, she found out that she couldn't go to work on Saturday. So she works for me. She works at my company, but we're not open on the weekends. And she has a part-time job in the mall at a clothing store. So she only works on Saturday. And that's just so she could go there and meet people, do her own thing when she's not, be away from her mama, right? So she found out yesterday that she couldn't work. And her boss is probably watching this. But listen, boss, if you're watching this, I love you. Ain't nothing against you. We here for real. We here for real. If you're watching, we here for real. But it's funny, and I'm going to talk about it. So I say, well, text your boss and let her know that you won't be able to make it on Saturday to work. Mind, Brianna only works on Saturdays. She only works on Saturdays, child. 1 day a week. Saturday is over that job. So any which way, so she's like, oh, I said, text her now. Don't wait till later. That's the problem with y'all young generation. Do what I say, do it now. She's like, wait. I said, text her now. Do not wait till later. You'll forget. And then tomorrow, which will be today, then you're going to be like, no, give her early notice. Okay. So she sent a message and said, hey, Miss such and such, I won't be able to make it to work on Saturday. So her boss said, well, I'm on vacation, so go ahead and text the group chat and let them know. So Brianna was like, okay. So I said, well, do what she said. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it now. So Brianna texted the group chat and told the group chat, hey guys, good afternoon. She's very manageable. Okay, that's my child. Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm reaching out to let y'all know that I won't be able to make it to work on Saturday. is there anybody that will be able to take up my shift? That would be greatly appreciated. So nobody responded yesterday, which is fine. They ain't got to respond. They ain't got to respond. They got to respond. So today, she said, well, mommy, nobody responded. So I said, well, go back in the message and tell them, say, hey, I'm just following up because I'm not sure if you guys got the message. We know they got the message, but I'm just letting you guys know. I wanted to remind y'all that I won't be able to make it to work today because nobody responded. So I'm just letting you guys know that I won't be able to make it to work tomorrow. Somebody in the chat then responded and said, well, you just can't do that. You have to find somebody for the shift. And if you can't find nobody for the shift, you got to show up. So Brianna said, mommy, look. I said, well, do you want me to respond? Because if I respond, if mommy Darius respond, it won't be a nice response. And I don't want to get involved because, you know, this is what Freedom Friday is all about. So Brianna is like, I said, do they know that you do not need the job? It's Freedom Friday. It's Freedom Friday. In the past, I hustled too much. No, I don't hustle anymore. But I work too hard to make sure that nobody can tell you that you got to be at a job. I ain't got nothing wrong with a job. But this is what Freedom Friday is all about. So she said, no, you gotta come. I said, well, did she know you wasn't asking her if you could come to the job or not? You was telling her that you're not going to make it. So whether or not she likes it, you're not going to be there. Furthermore, would she have rather waited till Saturday at 11 o'clock before your 1 o'clock shift for you to text and say, hey, you're not going to be there? I said, because regardless of what, you're not going to be there. You're just not going to work. You have your reasons why, and you're not going. That's it. And I said, this is what having the freedom is all about. Being able, and I said, Brianna, you're lucky you have a mother that's a boss. You're lucky. I said, how much you going to make tomorrow? I said, I'm gonna make what you're gonna miss on Saturday. I'm gonna make that for you tonight and give it to you. Okay? I'm just saying, you're lucky that you are blessed. Not lucky, but you are blessed that you have a mother that knows how to get it. You are blessed that you have a mother that is an entrepreneur, self-employed, that knows how to go and get it. This is what Freedom Friday is all about. Get to a place, guys. Get to a place where when you are at a job and you need some time off, it doesn't affect your money. It doesn't affect your money. No one will be able to tell you and control you and tell you better be here or else. Or if you don't find anybody to work, you got to still show up. Especially if you know that's the only source of income you have. I was like, this is perfect for tonight. This is absolutely perfect. I said, because you're not going there tomorrow, in case they don't understand. So I said, text your boss and let her know, hey, I sent a message. No one responded yesterday. I responded. I sent them a message again today. And this is what I believe this is the person that sent this message. And this is what she said. I said, okay. And then her boss said, don't worry, I'll handle it. I'll talk to her. I said, well, absolutely. I mean, I wasn't worried. Bree, were you worried? Bree wasn't worried. We love her boss. I love her boss. She loves Brianna like she's her child. I'm like, Brianna is a spoiled child at that job. Like, she's a spoiled child at that job. But my point, let me give you my point. My point is, we want to be at a place in our life where we are not relying on one income. Get to a place in your life you are not relying. God is your source, but you are using your gifts so that way your gifts can make room for you. You will be able to get paid even though you are not at work. Because you have an additional source coming, whether it's a set it and forget it source, a digital product source, a lifestyle source, whatever it is. And guess what, guys? Next week, Wednesday, I was supposed to be going back home to the Virgin Islands next week, Wednesday, for 1 week. I roll my eyes a lot. I just felt that. Let me try to keep it straight. Can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. Try, can't do that. So I was supposed to be going home next week, Wednesday, with some friends for their birthday, but they're not going to go again. So I decided I'm not going to go again. I pushed my trip to July. But so I had my office is going to be closed for a week. I could have opened back the office, but I said, you know what? No. I can't be preaching to my viewers. I can't be telling my clients to take a break. And I'm not following that instruction. Yes, I can keep it open and I can hire an independent contractor to come and work. But no, the business it could stay closed for a week too. You know, because guess what? I might have an independent contractor come in, and they still might have to call me on the phone to ask me this and ask me that while I'm trying to rest. So I said, you know, I'm going to leave it closed for the week. So yes, next week Wednesday, next week Thursday, next week Friday, and the following Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, my office will be closed. Now, I'm going to be rested. I'm still going to be doing some work. I'm still going to be here on live in the evening, but at least I don't have to get up early and have to go to the office, or my daughter don't have to go to the office, and I'm still going to get paid. You know why? Because I have multiple streams of income coming in that will cover whatever I would be missing. Okay, hi Jumpstart your childcare. Hi, thank you for joining. Hey Monique, thank you guys on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook for joining. So get to a place, guys, where you are not relying on one source of income. People, we do not need to be controlled by the higher ups. We do not need the higher ups to tell us, hey, you can go to the bathroom, but only for 2 minutes. No, you cannot clock out and go pick up your child right now because you have stuff to do. I am not saying, listen, 9 to 5 is for some people. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. But if you know you are called to serve, if you know you are called to be a boss, an entrepreneur, a business owner, tap into your gifts because, like the Bible said, it will make room for you. I am a travel agent. And I decided to go ahead and put one of my signs up here because I wanted y'all to see it. So in the event that you didn't know, you know now. So I am a travel agent, a travel advisor. My company is called Solo Getaways, right? Solo Getaways. And we, like it says, where passion meets purpose through travel. So, you know, if you're thinking about booking a trip, if you're thinking anything like that, you make sure you come, you reach out to me. Make sure you reach out to me so I can orchestrate all of that, okay? I can curate your trip for you. Not only that, let me show you the other one. Let me show you the other one. I am also looking for other business partners who would like to become a travel advisor, who would like to start their own travel agency and make money in their sleep, who would like to travel and make money, okay? Who would like to travel and make money. So if you're thinking about that, listen, if you like to travel, get paid for it. If you travel a lot, get paid for it. If your aunt's always calling you to tell you, can you please book that hotel? Can you please book that trip? Can you please check on a rental car for me? You need to become a travel advisor. That's just what it is. It doesn't make sense for you to be doing these things. And I mean, you could get paid for it. Why not? Why not? Maybe next week while I am out of the office, I might just say, you know what, let me just go Orlando or go Miami or Tampa, rent a car, book a hotel. Guess what? I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm now going to do it with purpose and income. So I'm going to book it regardless because I'm going to go. And guess what? When I come back home, I'm going to get a check for a trip that I was going to go on any which way. Okay? So, my lifestyle, listen, I got to get paid for my lifestyle too. I don't know about you, but if you have a lifestyle, won't you want to get paid for your lifestyle as well? Won't you want to get paid for your lifestyle as well? So let's talk why lifestyle matters in business. I'm going to give you some takeaways. Burnout is not a badge of success. Are you guys hearing me? Make sure you're taking notes. Okay, burnout, it is not a badge of success. In entrepreneurship, it is easy to glorify the grind. Yeah, I'm a grinder, I'm a hustler. Yeah, I get money. It's easy to do that. But chronic busyness is not productivity. I'm booked and busy, Chronic busyness, it's not. It is not productivity. It's a silent thief of creativity and peace. Staying busy, I'm always busy. I tell you guys that, right? And I have to get to a place where I rest. Because it will start taking a toll on my mental. It will start taking a toll on my body, physical. It will start taking a toll on even with my clients because based off of how I deal with them because I'm so tired, I'm burnt out. Burnt out is not a badge of success, okay? It is a silent thief of creativity and peace. Resting traveling, personal joy are strategic. That's a strategic way. Get paid while you rest. Get paid while you travel. Get paid. Okay? Get paid. We know we want to get paid. We want to make money, but it needs to make sense. It needs to make sense. Have a purpose. Have an intention behind that. Rest, travel, and personal joy, that's a strategic way. It recharges your spirit and renew your vision. A rested entrepreneur is a better decision maker, a better leader, and guess what? You will become more profitable. You will become more profitable. Lifestyle alignment fuels longevity. So, when you are tapping into the world of business, entrepreneurship, self-employment, however you want to call it, you need a business that aligns with your life goals. I know we need jobs, but not me, I don't need a job. But I know we need jobs. But aren't you tired of looking for a job that you hate going to? Oh my God. Oh God, I gotta go work tomorrow. Sometimes I feel like that with my office. But it's just the fact that I gotta get up and go. That's why. Nothing else. Because I love what I do. I'm not gonna ever become an entrepreneur or do something that I don't love. But don't you guys get too tired if you are working a 9-to-5 job, okay? Or even if you're in business. If you have to complain about getting up, hey Shabini, what's up? If you have to complain about going to your job, we have a problem because your productivity it's going to show your productivity. It's going to show. You're not going to put in 100%. You're not going to put your best effort. So you need a business that aligns with your life goals, not one that demands that you sacrifice for it. Have you ever heard they say, do something that you love so you never have to feel like you're working? That's me all day. Anything that I'm going to tap into, I promise you, I'm going to love it. I may get tired of it later on, but I promise you, if I'm tapping into something, I promise you, I'm going to love it. Because I never want to feel like I am working. Okay? I am working, but I don't want to feel like it's too much. It's too much of a burden. Because I'm not going to be successful in that thing. My productivity is going to show. I'm not going to put out my best self. I'm not. So make sure when you're launching a business, you're starting a business, or you're tapping in to entrepreneurship, you want to get a business that aligns with your life goals, not one that demands you sacrifice for them. Guess what? Your lifestyle is also a part of your brand. So I am a travel advisor, right? Yes. I own Solo Getaways travel agency, right? Yes. I love to travel. It doesn't matter if you don't want to go out the country. The fact traveling doesn't mean you have to go to the country. Well, you want to go out the country, but travel means you're leaving from where you're at and going to enjoy yourself, right? Whether it's business. Listen, even if you're going on a business trip. I went to Detroit 2 weeks ago. It was a business trip, but honey, I didn't just go for business. I went to see the city, network, and everything. And that was fun for me. Everybody know what fun is for them. Your energy is right. You will go far. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today's Freedom Friday, so you know. So anything that I do, your lifestyle is part of your brand. Your lifestyle is part of your brand. How you live is often what inspires others to buy from you. Remember I told you guys Monday. People don't buy what you sell. They're buying you. People do not buy the product that you're selling. They came to you for a reason, and now you have a product that they will purchase, but it's not necessarily the product. They are buying because of who you are, because of how they see you, whether they watch you on social media, whether they know you in person. They buy because of you, your vibe, who you are. It resonates with them, their lifestyle, what they desire, what they want. How you live is often what inspires people to buy from you, learn from you, or even trust in your leadership. Okay, I am the lab launcher. Y'all know I can open up a lab in a week with my eyes closed. No problem, right? I am not just talking it. I'm not just saying I could open up a lab. I am living that thing. I am walking it. You understand? I have so many clients that can tell you their process when they was working with me, and they're still rocking with me. I'm still their coach. I'm still their mentor. Do you understand? I am not just launching a business, learning off of a textbook, and then just saying, hey, boom, this is it. No, I have this establishment. I actually have that business. You understand? I'm not giving you stale information. I'm giving you updated information. Anything that changes, you get that information. Okay? I am a living testimony of launching your labs. Okay? I tell you, I can launch your business for you if you're an investor and you don't want to touch it. Guess what? I'm not saying that through a textbook. I'm saying that because I do it. I have done it. I have facilities where I was just given the money, and I had to take my behind up and go to that location, get it done, up and running, hire employees, and not just one person, not just one investor, multiple. Get it up and running, and guess what? Hand them the keys and say, your business is ready to open. You are ready to go. Your employees know what to do, and you turn that sign and says, open. Okay? Do you guys understand? So I'm not just talking it, I am actually walking it. How you live is often what inspires people to buy from you, to trust your leadership, and to learn from you. You don't have to leave your 9 to 5, okay? If you choose not to, listen, if you have a great 9 to 5 and it pays you very well, I will never, ever, if it pays you well and you like what you do, you love what you do, not like, you love what you do and it pays you well, it pays the bill, I am not going to tell you to leave that job. Use your 9 to 5 to help you thrive, okay? Use your 9 to 5 to help you thrive. Use that 9 to 5 money to get your other business off the ground. And guess what, baby? I tell my students, especially in the Launch Your Lab program or other coaching programs, but that one mainly, I tell them, listen, if you are a nurse and you're getting 6 figures and you're not ready to leave, you open your lab and you hire employees. If it's paying you very well and you're well off and you don't want to leave that job, you learn the business, start the business, hire employees, and I will train them, and you keep working as a nurse. So now you got 2 sources of income coming in, because guess what? You love being a nurse and you love doing what you do. And you're getting paid well. While your business needs to pick itself up, get off the ground, build traffic, bring its own money, why would you quit a job that you enjoy, that you do well off, you get paid very well, just to start your business? Nothing is wrong with doing that, right? But think about what I'm saying. You enjoy what you do. If you enjoy it, why would you just shut that down for the sake of, I want to be a boss? You could be a boss while still working for a company. You can be a CEO, a boss, however you want to, whatever term you want to use. You can be that and still have a job. And still have a job. You're being strategic. You're making sure you have multiple streams coming in. One day you might say, you know what, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to leave my 9 to 5 and just focus on my business. But you could use your job, to fund all your projects, all your business options, okay? So I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I'm not telling you that. What I'm saying is, as Freedom Friday, listen, I don't want anybody telling me when I could go take a break, okay? I choose not to stay at no 9 to 5. But that is not everybody's story. So you don't have to leave your 9 to 5 if you enjoy it. Just use your 9 to 5 to help you become a CEO. Fund your business. Fund your next level. Fund your real estate project. Use that to help you open up your businesses. Okay? Let me tell you, now let's say you are becoming an entrepreneur, you decide to quit your 9 to 5. You are not leaving your 9 to 5 to work a 24/7 hustle cycle. No, that's not what it's all about. Now, in the beginning stages, you will be working a lot in your business because you're trying to build a brand. But the goal is not to become an entrepreneur to stay working in your business. The goal is to work on your business and not in your business. I have transitioned different roles. Sometimes in the beginning, I was working in all of my companies. I've been working in the business because I wanted to know everything about the business, everything about the industry, every single thing. And then I went from working in to working on the business where I have employees, working on the business, tapping into other streams of income, starting other projects. Okay, if I happen to fire an employee or they quit, I would have to go back, one or two things, go back in working in the business or just hire somebody else. But while I'm waiting to hire or getting the person trained, I would probably have to go back in the business. Okay? But the goal is never to become an entrepreneur, to stay working 24/7. You working a 9 to 5, which is like 8-9 hours, right? If you get a break, if you don't get a break. And then now you quit your 9 to 5 to go do 24/7. We're not doing that. If you start there, that's fine. But the goal is not to stay there. Plan your rest with the same intensity that you plan your revenue. Okay? Think about this. Where are you overextending yourself? Think about it. Go back and think. Where are you overextending yourself? What would a more life-giving weekly routine look like for you? Where are you overextending yourself? I know where I am. I know. Nighttime on my phone. Because listen, if they text me, I'm going to respond. If my mentees text me, I'm going to respond. I'm just going to respond. Even after hours, I'm going to respond. I need to set boundaries. I already spoiled them, but I need to set boundaries so I can relax. I can rest. Travel. So I want to tell you guys about traveling, turning travel into an income stream. Turning travel into an income stream. Now, you might hear the trains. It's just CSX. You know, every night if you've been on here live, you around a certain time, CSX be passing. Okay? Travel isn't just leisure. It can be leveraged. Just like your skills can be leveraged, travel can be leveraged too. Even if it's content creation, you're traveling, going places, taking pictures, videos, you are creating content to make money. That is a stream of income. You could be planning trips for people. You already do it because your grandmama got to come to the hospital. Your grandma is coming for the graduation. Your mom is coming to visit you. You're going to a conference. You and your friends want to plan a trip and y'all want to go Mexico. Y'all going to go any which way. You're going to go to the conference. You're going to go on that trip. Your grandma is going to come and visit you any which way. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to use you and say, hey, can you book this flight? Can you see how much it costs? You are planning the trip anyway. That's another stream. You planning the trip, you get paid for that. Partnerships, you get paid for that. So you can monetize what you love. It don't have to be like a job. It don't have to feel stressful. If you love it, if it's a lifestyle for you, get paid for it. Here are a few different options when it comes to travel. Ideas for income, travel. Start your own travel agency. And guess what, guys? This is my third time this is my third time joining this business opportunity. The first time I did it to help somebody. The second time I did it to help somebody too, but I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. But it just wasn't aligned. It wasn't in alignment with what I had going on, what I wanted to do, and even with who I was trying to help. But this third time, when I tried, I already knew what I wanted. I already know where I'm trying to go. As a real estate agent, as a licensed realtor, I do not want to be a local realtor. I want to be an international real estate agent. Guess what happened last week, Saturday? I became an international real estate agent for Dubai, for Dominican Republic, for Nigeria. We just had Nigeria on there, for Kenya and for Ghana. Do you guys understand? And now we're moving to Zanzibar. I need y'all to understand. I already knew I wanted to become a real estate agent because I wanted to do real estate development, but not local in the state of Florida. I knew that I wanted to go out the country. I'm from an island. I knew I wanted to do development outside. I knew I wanted to have properties outside of the United States of America. One, I don't want to be paying America a whole heap of taxes for something that I invested in. I don't want them to be counting my money. I don't want you to tell me I have to have 7 trees because this area is homeowners, and now I have to have 2 trees and these plants. I don't want you. No. I don't want y'all to be clocking my money. We're not doing that. I knew I wanted to tap into other streams. I knew I wanted to tap into different currencies. The word was already given to me that I will be tapping into other types of currencies. So yes, on Saturday I became a licensed, international real estate agent, global. So not just a Florida real estate agent. Do you understand? Guess what? I don't have to travel, but why not? If I'm a licensed agent over there, why not go there? Okay, why not plan my own trip and get paid for planning my own trip? I'm going to go there any which way. So travel isn't just a leisure. It can be leverage. Trip planning, partnership, monetize what you love. So you can start your own travel agency. Help other people plan their trips. Create retreats. One of the things that I desire to do, and I've always been trying to do that for the last 5 years, just having the right people that mean business, that say, yeah, I want to go, and they're gonna go. Do retreats. There are many people, many of my clients that want to meet me in person. So I want to be able to create retreats for them so we can all mastermind, we could all link up. Guess what? I'm going to get paid, because if I am curating a retreat, I'm going to be doing it any which way, right? I'm going to get paid for that. Okay? Become an affiliate in travel. If you don't want to start your own travel business, become an affiliate. Become an affiliate. There's Booking.com, Amazon, Expedia. Become an affiliate. Share your link and you get paid a little percent. I mean, if you don't really want to have your own agency. And guess what? Having your own agency is a turnkey product. It's a turnkey product, meaning you don't have to have inventory. You just get set up, sign up with your one-time fee, get your back office, your website, everything, your name, all of that. And start sending people out the link. And when they're using your link to book, guess what? You're just getting a check. You can work the business 5 hours a day. You can work it 2 hours a week. You can work it full-time if you would like. If you say, I want an extra $300-400 a month, you could work it where you only get $300-400 a month. If you say you want to be knocking in $2,000-3,000 a month, you can work it that way. If you say, listen, I just need to pay my light bill, I just want something else to supplement my light bill and my gas bill, you can do that. Listen, I want to be able to take these massive trips and don't have to pay for my trips, right? You can work your business in a way where you're getting a decent check 2-3 times a month, 4 times a month. I know, so my director gets paid 10 different ways monthly. 10 different ways monthly. Like I stated, planning custom retreats or conferences. People are going to go to the conference anyway. They're going to go any which way. And if you're going, say, yeah, I'm going. We could do it like a girl trip. Okay, I'm going to orchestrate it, guys, and I'll just tell y'all, send me the money. And you go in there in your back office and you set up that trip. They're going to go any which way. Why not you plan it and get paid for it? If you're in the health and wellness business, guess what? Plan a retreat for health and wellness. If you're a personal trainer, plan a retreat for that. If you are faith-based, if you're a Christian, plan a retreat for that. You know, if you're in real estate, plan a retreat for that, because, you know, you have your team. It's 4 or 5 of y'all, and y'all work together on different real estate projects. Create a retreat for that. It's fun. It's rest. It's learning. It's building, and it's making you money. Guess what? You don't want to do anything like that? If you are a frequent flyer, a frequent traveler, you know about Orlando, you know about New York, you know about this place. Whether you know about one city or 10 other cities, one country or 10 other countries, create digital products for that. Digital products as travel guides, checklists, planners. It's as simple as that. You will be the go-to travel guide. You will be the go-to travel guide that has all these downloadables that they can just click, purchase for $2, $10, $15. Now they have their checklist whenever they're traveling. They have their planners whenever they're traveling. They have their travel guide because they want to go to Zanzibar, or they want to go to Dubai, or they want to go to New York City. And guess what? Your travel guide has everything. What to do when you go Manhattan. What to do if you go Queens. What to do if you go here. What to do if you go there. Okay? Also, creating content videos when you're traveling to grow an audience. Guess what? When you start growing your audience, people are going to look at you as the expert of that thing. And they're going to reach out. Sometimes you don't even have to market yourself. They're going to reach out to you. You won't even have to market it, because guess what? You are now creating content about something that inspires them, that they would like to do, that they're thinking about doing. And they're going to reach out to you. You're going to get paid for that. Start with what you love. Guys, it's Freedom Friday. We're no longer going to be working or building businesses or clocking in. We're not, listen, let's stop doing that. Let us stop building brands or building businesses or applying for jobs what we do not love or what we really don't want to do. We're just doing it just because we have to. No, you can find something that you love to do and get paid for it. And get paid for it. Okay? Start with what you love. Package it, share it, and get paid from it. You don't have to even start full time. Just let it be a way to supplement your income, to add to what you currently have. Okay? Here's a question I want to ask you guys. What travel or lifestyle content could you start sharing regularly where it don't feel stressful? What can you share with the people? With the people, meaning, your friends, your viewers, your followers, the masses. What travel or lifestyle content can you share regularly and it don't feel like it's too much stress? Think about that. And then think about where it could lead you. How much money you can put in your pocket. If you could find an additional $200 by doing something that literally takes you 10 minutes to an hour a day. 10 minutes to an hour, because we scroll on Facebook like this sometimes for a whole hour. We're like, girl, look at her. Girl, what? Man, let me check TikTok. Let me check. By the time you finish scrolling, you've been on social media scrolling for the past hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Did you get paid? Because I had to tell that to my daughter, Brianna, you always on TikTok or you always on this. I need you to figure something out so you can get paid for it. Okay, give me your phone. I need you to do that. Something that you love doing. Find a way to get paid. Okay? Listen, my goal is to get paid, not to be popular. Okay? But if I'm getting engagement, if people are liking my content, my material, and they're asking me questions, okay, well, I'm going to talk about that, because eventually it's going to get me paid. Even if it ain't getting me paid today, it will get me paid later. Do you understand? Creating multiple streams with purpose. So your gifts are not meant to be boxed in. Imagine a lot of you guys have so many ideas and you have not shared it to the world. You haven't shared it to your best friend, you ain't shared it to your sister, your mama, your spouse. A lot of you guys have so many ideas and it's boxed in. You're either afraid to share it, or you ain't sure that this idea is a good idea. You ain't sure that people are going to support. Your gifts and your ideas are not to be boxed in. Blend your skills and passions into an income creative way. In an income creative way. What do you love to do? How can you make money from it? Does it take a lot for you to do? Is it stressful? I don't want stress money. I don't want stress money. You want stress money? Because I don't want stress money. These are some purposeful streams of income. And I'm gonna drop this to you guys, right? Y'all know what a third party, you could call it a third party administrator, third party concierge. Let's use concierge. Let's use concierge. Okay. Here's a purposeful stream of income, or streams of income you can launch. I talked about it earlier. I said retreats or in-person events. Listen, you don't want to start your own travel agency, right? Fine, I get it. But you have a nice following though, right? You can create events, right? People would love to come to your event, or they don't mind if you're booking a trip. They would like to do that, right? Okay. Well, guess what? You don't have to have your own travel agency if you don't want to get paid that way. But go ahead and create an event. Create a retreat. And now guess what? You know me. Create a retreat and say, you know what? I have a good following. I want us to go to Orlando. I want us to go to South Beach. I want us to go to Mexico, wherever. I want us to go to DR. I want to do travel agency. I want to do that. I just want to go ahead and curate a trip. But guess what? You know me. I was going to say something else. You know Toya. You know me. You know I'm a travel advisor. You know I have my own travel agency. Guess what? If you don't want to deal with the travel agency side, but you still want to plan a trip, you curate the trip. And then you reach out to me and say, Toya, I have a following. I have my team of ladies or men, and I want to do a trip for them. I want to do a retreat for them. Tell me what that looks like. Guess what? All you're doing is giving me the work to do. I'm going to get paid and you're going to get paid, because this is how it's going to work. And I'm going to show you guys how you can make money. But if you don't even want to become a travel agent, if you don't want to do that, no problem. You could go back and watch. Hi, Sandra. You could go back and watch in the beginning when we finish. Guess what? You don't even have to, if you don't want to do that, be a travel agent and deal with all that. Guess what? You know me. You know Toya. If you didn't know me before, you didn't know I was a travel agent, you didn't know I was able to curate trips, guess what? Hey, Toya, I want to go to DR. I have a group of ladies. I have my mentees, or I have a group of men. They're my mentees, such and such, and I want to plan a trip to DR. This is what I would like to do. This is what I would like to do. It's going to be a 4-day trip. These are the things. Can you, Toya, curate a trip for me and give me some ideas? Absolutely. Because I'm going to do it. You know why? Because I'm going to get paid. And guess what? I'm going to make sure you get paid. Because I can curate it and you don't get anything from it. But I'm going to make sure you either get paid or your trip becomes free. Well, how are you going to do that, Toya? Well, let me break this down to you. You decide you want to use me. I'm going to create the trip. Okay. Let's say it's a 4-day trip or a 5-day trip. We're not going to include trip flights, airport, flight, your plane ticket. We're not going to include your plane ticket. Guess what? This is going to cover your hotel. It's going to cover 2 meals for the day. It's going to cover your excursion. It's going to cover your mastermind. It's going to cover that. And some things will be left out, right? I will go ahead and curate that trip for you and say, hey, day 1, y'all arrive. This is what y'all can do for dinner. Here are 2 options. Day 2, here what you guys can do. Here's an excursion. Here's what you guys can do. Boom. Dinner, lunch, however. I can curate that. And I could tell you, this is the price. So let's say per person, it is $3,000. Right? Because my fee is already in that $3,000. Whatever I'm going to charge to do the work, plus what I'm going to get paid. So I'm going to get paid both ways. I'm going to get paid because I'm getting paid to do the actual, create the trip for you, right? So I'm charging $3,000. But in actually, the trip is $2,000, right? I'm showing you guys how you can be strategic if you decide you don't want to tap into becoming a travel agent, okay? It's $3,000 because remember, I can do that as a travel agent. I am creating a trip. So it's $3,000, but per person. But in actuality, the trip is, let's say, it's $2,500. That $500, that is my fee, my labor fee. Guess what you will do? Because you're not a travel agent. And I'm going to get that $500 off the top up front. And once the trip is completed, once you guys go on the trip and come back and the trip is completed, then I get a check from my travel, from my company, because I curated the trip. So on top of that $2,500, I'm going to get paid from that $2,500 from my company. Okay? I already got my $500 off the top, but I'm also going to get paid once the trip has closed, once you guys have finished the trip. Okay? I tell you $3,000. You, in turn, tell your clients it's $3,500. So now you're making $500 off of everybody's trip. Right? No, you don't have to pay for your trip, because your trip, if you got 10 women or 10 men, your trip is covered. Because if you get 10 people and that's 500 you make, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50. You've made 5. Okay, TikTok. Come on. The life will end in 4 minutes. Hold on, TikTok. TikTok, what shoot? And TikTok need to verify me. Hold on. Ooh, wee. Okay. Okay? I just showed you how you make $5,000. So now your trip is paid for, your room is paid for, your excursion is paid for, and you still walking away. So if the trip is really $2,500 and you make $5,000, your $2,500 is already in there, and you just made an additional $2,500. You could use it for shopping. You could use it for a bill. Do you guys see how this works? So I made $2,500 for curating the trip upfront. You could make your $2,500 upfront. It don't have to be the same amount. I'm just telling you. You work with, their budget or whatever. And when I come back, when y'all done with the trip, I'm going to get probably another 5. It's 10 of y'all, so I'm probably going to get like another $1,000 or $1,200 off of that. So in actuality, I made my 25 or whatever, plus what I'm going to get. Do you guys see? So you don't have to, if you don't want to. I would like for you to become a travel agent so you could learn. You can learn how to make money while you sleep. People are going to travel any which way. But if you don't want to, and you just want to be the one creating the trips and stuff, and you're really not doing the work because now you're coming to me to do the work, listen, you can still go on your trip for free and still walk away with spending money. Do you understand? So that is a way of also having another stream of income. Like I stated, digital products, your journal, your travel planners, your checklist, the lifestyle, all of those things. Okay, your ebooks when traveling to Dubai. Don't forget ... and everything in that ebook. Because guess what? If you've never been to Dubai, you really want to know important information prior to you going. You don't want to just go and you don't know what to be aware of, what to wear, what not to. You don't want to not know. And you can give that as a gift to your clients, to your mentees who's going on a trip. Hey, here's your free guide. It is included in your price. It's really not, but the price is already bundled in there. Do you understand? Short-term rentals, that's another option. Short-term rentals. I, as a travel agent, can do short-term rentals and get paid for it. Create luxury experiences. Guys, create luxury experiences. You can always add an additional $200 on anything that you're offering when you create a luxury experience. Absolutely. I'm telling you. Yes. Don't try to launch everything at once. Build each stream with intentionality and alignment. It needs to make sense. You know how they say make it make sense? You do not have to choose between your passions. Like, you know what? I love to do this and I love to do that. I can just work with, you don't got to choose between your passions. You can use all. God will use them all. God already know what you're about. He know what you like and what you love. He will use them all. You don't got to choose between. God know everything that you want to do. He knows. Which of your ideas can bring both fulfillment and financial potential if you at least give it a chance and be consistent in it? Which of your ideas that you have when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to making money, when it comes to becoming an entrepreneur, which one of your ideas that could bring both fulfillment, you're happy about it, you're happy you're doing it, you love it. It can bring fulfillment, happiness, and still financial potential if you start and you remain consistent with it. I want to talk to you guys before we get off of here, because of course we're not going to be on here long tonight because it's Freedom Friday. And that also means, let me go, let me come to my life, educate, empower, motivate, execute, and get off of here, right? Vision, freedom, and sustainability. Time, freedom is wealth. Okay? Time, freedom is wealth. Many people chase income, but a wealthy, my accent is so thick. A wealthy life includes time for joy, family, rest, and purpose. Many people chase, I was one of them, so I can tell you, many people chase income. But a wealthy life includes joy, happiness, time, family, and rest, and purpose. Freedom doesn't happen by chance. It is designed. So think about this. Create your week. Maybe not your next week, but create your dream week. Create When you guys get a chance and you come off of here, or you remember to follow this activation, create your dream week. What would you like your week to look like? Create your dream week or your dream day. Create your dream week and your dream day. And then think about how you can implement that, start that in a business, and be consistent with it. Passive income, really, like passive income, once you have put things in place, it is no longer a lot of effort. I told you guys, you just got to have maintenance and consistency in putting it out there, letting people know that this is what you're offering. Passive income, it's upfront work. You have system in place. Systems that runs without you. Systems that runs without you having to constantly be there. Design any business that you have any idea. Design it so it could be sustainable even when you're no longer there. People are going to travel regardless. People are going to travel regardless. People are going to travel regardless. Set up systems that support you. Plan personal time first, then client time. The entrepreneurs, I'm telling you, we burn ourselves out because we are relying on clients to come in the door. So we got to make sure we have all our ducks in a row. But plan your day, plan your personal time first before clients. Because guess what? You're no good to clients if you're not okay. You are no good to your client if you are not okay. Hey, Kueta, you are no good to your clients if you are not okay. And it's okay to say no to opportunities that don't align with what you have, align with your lifestyle. Listen, it's okay to say no to opportunities that's going to drain you. I told you guys about that yesterday and a couple days ago. Listen, if you come in my business, my brick and mortar business, even if you're a coaching client, even if you, listen, if you're going to drain me, if you're going to say, well, I saw you had a special for $125 a year ago. Is this valid? Baby, it was a year ago. How is it going to be? Well, I mean, the flyer says so. You're going to be a problem. So I don't want you. Even if I say, okay, you know what? I can honor it. It's a year ago, but I mean, it's a set it and forget it course that you want. You literally pay the $125. I give you access and I ain't got to do nothing. But you going to drain me because now you're asking me 10 questions. Book a call. I have people in my DM that ask me 10 questions. I would answer if I feel like, and then I would say, if you would like to learn more, please book a call. And you know what the next question would be? Next thing they would say? They would ask me another question. I just said book a call. You know what? I don't want you as a client. You know what? I don't think that you would be a good fit for a program. I apologize. Maybe in the future, but right now you would not be a good fit. You know why? Because you can't say follow instruction. Go book a call. Don't stress me out. It's time for me to rest. No matter stress me out for $125. I don't care if it's for $1,500. If you seem like a stressed problem, listen, I don't care how good the opportunity is. If it seems like it's going to drain me, I will turn it away and go find a way to get what I give away. Not hustle, but I know what to do. If I feel like it, I could just, listen, if somebody was going to give me $1,500, but they seem like a stressed out problem, I'll go run a special, a quick special. I'm telling you, I'll run a quick special. If I say, you know, I wanted a $1,500, I'll go run a quick special and say, hey, I'm offering my Launcher Lab program for the first 10 people. First 10 people at $300, at $400. They're going to jump on it because that's an $1,800 program. If I'm just saying, if I want to do that, you know what I mean? Do not say no to opportunities that's going to drain your energy, that's going to drain you, that's going to drain your mission, that's not aligning with what you have going on. Say this to yourself. I give myself permission to design a life of purpose, peace, and profit. I'm going to say it again. This is what you want to say to yourself. I give myself permission to design a life of purpose, peace, and profit. I love that. Purpose, peace, and profit. Oh, I like that. The P3 method. P3 method. I love that. Okay, Toya. I love that. I give myself permission to design a life of purpose, peace, and profit. What I do, I have to be intentional. Got to be purposeful. I need peace. I don't need anything that's going to stress me out. And I got to get paid. Profit. Okay? So, these are the things that I would like y'all to think about, do. If you would like to do it, that's totally up to you. Think outside the box. Okay? Think outside the box. When it comes to planning, hosting, organizing, skincare, whatever it is. Think outside the box. When you are thinking outside the box, create a free resource for whatever it is that you're thinking. So if you're thinking about planning trips, if you know you're so familiar with the Virgin Islands, right? Create, like I'm familiar with the Virgin Islands, right? I can create a nice travel guide and sell it. Things you need to know about the Virgin Islands before you book that ticket. People want to know because I'm from there. Okay? And before they go book a ticket thinking, yeah, it's all America's paradise, what if I'm giving them information that they never knew and it's like, hey, now I gotta think about it twice. Or you know what? What? St. Thomas Virgin Islands, they offer this, they offer that. I gotta be prepared. Boom, boom, boom. I can create that into a PDF, into an ebook, into a checklist, into a mini guide. And I could sell it for $9.99. And you might think, that's it? Hell, I could sell it for $5.99. Guess what? That is a set it and forget it. Imagine 100 people a month purchasing that item for $5.99. Y'all want to do the math? Y'all want to do the math? A document that I create, a travel guide that I create, what you need to know about America's paradise, the Virgin Islands, before you travel, before you book your ticket. And I sell that for $5. Y'all might say that's a little bit, but baby, I only need to create it one time, upload it, and just promote it. Oh, you going to the Virgin Islands? Oh, you going to my island? Oh my God. Listen, there are so many things that you need to know before you book your ticket. I love my island, but trust me, you want to get this ebook. You want to get, it's only $5. People will go and purchase that because it's $5. That's a Starbucks, Venti, Trinity, whatever it's called, Large, whatever. I don't know. I don't drink Starbucks. That's not my thing. Okay? Imagine every month, 500 people, not even 500, 100 people go ahead and just purchase that travel guide to go to the Virgin Islands. That is passive income. I created it one time, and now it's just making money for me as I sleep. 100 times $5. 100 people times $5. That is additional income that I use, that I make when I only created something one time. Okay? So you can create, think about it. Think about 3 things that you love. Whatever it is. And put it into a PDF, a checklist, a book, a 2-page ebook, a 2-page checklist, a 2-page something that's digital that you can upload it into your stand store, into your digital store. And you could sell it. You're making money. You're going to make money. People are going to trust you anyway because that's where you're from. Or that's where they see you taking pictures. You always travel in there. Okay? Another source, like I said, register as a travel affiliate. If you don't want to become a travel agent, register as a travel affiliate. You can do that. Booking.com have an affiliate program. Expedia have a partner program. Amazon have a travel gear. Listen, if you like to travel and you are the type of person that like to travel light, meaning carry-on bag type person, create your Amazon link for people who like to travel light. Meaning the items that you would get from Amazon so you could travel compact light, and share your Amazon link so you could get paid for that, because people going to travel one way or the other. They're going to travel. They don't care. They're going to travel and get paid for that. So now you have your Amazon storefront with all travel gear, all compact travel gear for people who like to travel. Listen, I'm just going to drop it here. The light traveler. This just came in my spirit. Think about it. I'm going to give it to y'all. Whoever want to take it and use it, go ahead. The light traveler. You might say, well, that sounds so corny. That's the problem. You're looking for travel by Toya, travel by Mina, travel by Tina. The light traveler. Take what I'm saying. This just dropped in my spirit, and I don't just speak because I can. The light traveler. LIGHT. Somebody grab a hold of that. Remember I tell you today, grab a hold of that. Because if you don't, I will. And y'all will see. And I will come and show y'all that y'all didn't take the opportunity. The Light Traveler. Start that brand, The Light Traveler. And your target will literally be people who like to travel light. People who literally like to catch spirit and frontier. Hello? Listen, a lot of people travel. I travel spirit. You see the color of my hat? I'm a frequent spirit traveler. You see the color of my hat? I'm a frequent spirit. Listen, I'm going to the Virgin Islands, and guess what? As a travel agent, you know spirit charge an arm and a leg and a back for the luggage, right? Because the ticket is cheap. So the bags are $75. But guess what? As a travel agent, guess what? I got a cheap ticket to go home. And guess what? I don't have to pay for my check bag. I don't even have to stuff stuff in my carry-on bag. I mean, it's home, so I always have stuff at home. But I don't want to pay Spirit for a bag. My ticket is less than my bag? Absolutely not. But now as a travel agent, and I shared it on my story, on my Facebook, on my TikTok, on my Instagram, I can get a free check bag to travel on Spirit because I'm a travel agent. What? So now I could get a cheap ticket, and I don't have a problem with Spirit. Baby, I ain't got no problem with Spirit. I never had an issue with them. Y'all probably did, but I never had an issue with them. And when I realized it, the same way how Delta go up in the air, Spirit go up in the air. The same way how Delta come down, Spirit come down. The same way how Spirit landed to the destination, Delta landed the destination, Spirit landed. And we all arrived together. But I paid less. And the people on Delta, some of them rude too. Just like all the people on Spirit rude too. But it's okay. I'll just put in my headphones, I'm in my business, drink my water, and get to my destination. I travel with any airlines. But I want to travel where I spend less money on the actual travel because I want to have more money when I get to my destination. As a travel agent, I got my bags for free. Absolutely. I get my free check bag. So I'm going to stuff it. I'm going to buy so much stuff and go home with. Things that I wasn't planning to, I'm now going to do it. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave my bags home. I'm going to leave whatever I bring, I'm going to leave it there. So next time I go, I don't have to travel with it. But I'm just trying to show you. The Light Traveler. That is a brand that you can start. Whoever get it first, go ahead and register the domain name. Register the domain name. You could even get an EIN if you would like. Go ahead. Hear what I'm telling you. If you don't want to do that, you want to add it as a DBA, do that to your current business. And start your own online digital store if you are a person who travels a lot. If you are a carry-on type person who travels with carry-on bags. I'm just saying. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna hear, but you're gonna say, I remember Toya said to do this. Okay? So become a travel agent, become a travel affiliate, find other sources of income so you don't have to just be stuck with one. If you have your own clinical laboratory, if I trained you, you need to become a travel agent. Because I know, and I don't care what you say, I know you got some downtime at your lab. I don't care if you tell me I'm like, baby, I know you got downtime in your clinical laboratory. I don't care if you're a full service lab. I'm a Latoya, know, the lab launcher, know that you got some downtime in your lab every day. I know you do. So while you're at your lab and you're on social media, take 10 minutes in your travel business and curate a trip. Hey, I see. Hey, go ahead and post that. You're going to get the deals. And when you get the deals, go ahead on social media and say, hey, 2-day trip to Mexico. Here's the flight option. Book with me. They click here and they book with you. 1 hour a day. If you have a lab, you need to be finding another source of income. So while you're at your lab doing nothing, because I know you're not busy all day. I don't care what you tell me. I know you're not busy all day unless you only open for 2 hours. While you're at your office waiting for your walk-ins, you could be on your travel website creating, looking at the deals that is being offered. Oh my God, boom, boom. Oh, they have a DOT drug testing conference coming up and you want to go, create that trip and say, listen, you have other colleagues that you're cool with. Hey guys, there's a conference, there's a DOT training conference, or there's a this conference, or there's a this event, hey, y'all want to go? I see some tickets here for boom, boom, boom. I see the hotels for boom. You know what? If y'all interested, I'll go ahead and curate the trip, and I'll just go ahead and have y'all send me the money. And then boom, 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 boom. You're working on that, and now somebody walk in. So now you just make it you just have a potential to make money, and you will make money now and later when you come back from that trip while you're servicing your client. Be strategic with your time. Be smart with your time. You want to get paid, not popular. We're not hustling. We just being strategic. We're not hustling. We are being strategic. Put this in your calendar. Everybody that's here that is an entrepreneur, business owner, CEO, however you want to call it, right? Because, you know, there's a difference between self-employed and entrepreneur, self-employed and CEO. There's a difference, right? Okay, cool. You work for yourself. You're your own boss. And this is also for those who are not working for themselves. They're still working for a company, but they see themselves becoming a business owner. Okay? You're going to if you're not a business owner yet, you're going to manifest this. You're going to manifest this, and it's going to happen. And if you're currently a business owner, you're going to do this. Okay? Set this in your calendar and label it CEO Reset Day. CEO Reset, R-E-S-E-T, Day, D-A-Y. Okay? CEO Reset Day. This is going to be a non-negotiable date with yourself. Not your boyfriend, your husband or husband, your best friend, your daughter, your son. No. CEO Reset Day. This is a non-negotiable date with yourself. Hey, J. Jill. This is your non-negotiable day with yourself. And guess what? When you do that, you're going to see what happens. You actually do that and you have your day. And when your CEO Reset Day come and you think that is for your time, do what you please. If you want to stay asleep all day, stay asleep all day. If you want to chill on Netflix and binge, if you want to go and shop, if you want to go and drink ice water, if you just want to go on the beach and twinkle your toes in the sand, that is your day. And see what happens. And guess what you do? Every month after that, you need to plan a CEO Reset Day. That is your day for you. Your day for you. Unplug. That is freedom. When you do that and you realize how much you needed that, it's going to start making sense. And you're going to start thinking about having multiple CEO Reset Day. Because it's good for your mental. It resets you. It gets you in a place where you can think again. When you can do again. When you can build again. This is your non-negotiable day. A CEO Reset Day. Next week, my office needs to be closed. The only thing that I'm going to probably do next week relating to my lab, physical location, if I'm in Jacksonville, I'm going to go to my office, to the mailbox. Because if you don't know, I am also a mail service center. Meaning, I am partnered with the United States Postal Service. Yes, I am partnered with USPS, the post office, to receive mail. I am a mail service center. So clients, I have people in Israel. I have people in Russia. I have people in Armenia. I have people in the UK. I have people I have people in those countries. I have people in Hawaii. I have people in Colorado. I have people in California. I have people in Georgia. I have people in Jacksonville. I have people in Miami. I have people all over the world. Seriously, no lie. That use me as their place of business. Use my address as their virtual account, their virtual business. I receive their mail. And with me receiving their mail, whether I discard it, I scan it, I ship it off to them in their country, their island, their state, their city, I do that. I am a partner with USPS. I provide mail service centers. So that would be the only reason I'm going over there. So I could go check the mail, get the mail, and put it in the office. And because I know the days I get paid from that service, I'll go ahead and upload, say, Brianna, go ahead and upload this because they're about to cut this check and I want it to roll out in this check and not wait for the next check. So I know on the 17th, that's when my check get cut for that service. So Between now and the weekend, I'm going to make sure I get it so it could roll over into that check. You know? I'm strategic and I know, like, hey, don't let it come on this check. Because that check looking real nice and it could look nicer. Do you understand? That would be the only reason I go to the lab if I'm in Jacksonville. So I can go and get the mail so my mailbox don't get full because I will be out a week. So it don't get full and stuff. So I just go so the mailman could, you know, have space to put the rest of the mail so I could get the rest of my money. Okay? Just trying to get y'all to understand. So yes, get your calendar, label it, get a day, find a day, see your reset day. That means kids don't bother me. Husband don't bother me. Wife don't bother me. Business don't bother me. You want to get to a place where you can reset and not be affected. You can reset and still get paid because while you're home, something is coming in. Let's start creating these multiple sorts of income streams so we can set it and forget it, so we can reset, so we can take time off, so we can have time for ourselves, our family. Okay? Freedom isn't selfish. Freedom isn't selfish, guys. Anybody who make you feel like taking a break is a problem, they don't love you. I said it. Anybody who feel like, why are you closing the office for? They don't, listen, I need a break. They don't love you. What you mean? What you mean? Sometimes my husband feel like I'm not working hard because I be dressing up nice, coming on live. I'm working here. Y'all know I'm working, right? Me talking to you guys is work. That's what I do. Like this, me talking to you guys, this is like a consultation. This is coaching. I'm working. So he feel like because I ain't out there doing what he do, I work. I'm working. When I jump in my car and I pick up my phone, I'm working. When I go to town, I'm working. When I'm going to dry cleaners, I'm working. You know why? Because I need to go bring my clothes to the dry cleaners so I can wear live and look fresh to death. That's part of work. I'm working, okay? I'm working. But I have a lifestyle. I build a brand that aligns with my lifestyle so it don't feel like I'm working, but I am working. I am working. Me going to get my hair done, that is part of my work too, because I got to show up on live and look decent so I don't talk about me. So she see you and she here looking busted. That's part of work too. Me having a consultation on the phone, that is work. I have to be at a place mentally, a good place, a restful place, so I can be able to deliver the information, deliver the value of what it is that the person is requesting or asking me. That is all work. We all need a reset. Today is Freedom Friday. I am excited that you guys decided to come online tonight to support me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. We got 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. We're not going to be on here tomorrow or Sunday because guess what? I'm going to take the day off, the weekend off. We're not doing this on a weekend. And I heard something about, did you guys hear that tomorrow is something about King's Day, whatever that means? Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what King's Day mean? It's supposed to be crazy in America. So I'm going to keep my pretty self home and relax. Maybe Netflix and chill. I'm going to probably cook some salmon bites because it's Freedom Friday, right? It's also Freedom Saturday. Cook some salmon bites, make a nice pasta. I'm going to exercise because now I have my in-house gym in my living room from TikTok Shop. They got me, y'all. They got me. TikTok Shop got me, y'all. TikTok Shop got me. Okay, have me buying all equipment. The one for my glutes, the one to sit up, the one for my abs, the one for my knee, the one for push-up, all type of, they got me, are you? And I have a treadmill coming on the way. All of this is going to happen in my living room. My husband is like, are you crazy? Absolutely. So I'm going to reset, get on these machines, try to get some muscles or, you know, a little bigger booty. I don't know, because it's freedom. I don't got to go to work. I'm going to still get paid. Oh, I have hands-on mock tomorrow. There you go. Got to work tomorrow. I got hands-on mock tomorrow, and my students are going to be logging in so they can go ahead and conduct their hands-on. But it's okay because I'm doing it from home. All I got to do is show up right here in front of Zoom and watch them demonstrate their hands-on mock. Y'all understand the freedom of that, right? Like I could just right here. This is how you want to get. This is where you want to reach in your life. A place where Multiple streams are a thing. Mentally, get that. Multiple streams are a thing. You don't have to have 7 LLCs. Just figure out how you can have multiple streams under one brand. One brand, if one brand brings you 3 or 4 different streams, that is absolutely amazing. All your streams don't have to require you hard working. Some of your streams literally need 50% of your streams, not 50, 75. 75% of your streams need to be a set it and forget it type business. The other 25% requires your time, physical labor, you have employees and all that. But 75% needs to be literally a passive income opportunity. And not chump change passive income. I'm talking about real money passive income. Yeah. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to you guys for even joining in on our Freedom Friday. I know it's more of a chill night and everything like that. I pray that everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay home if you need to. Stay home if you need to. Start thinking about your CEO reset day. Make sure you put that down in your calendar, to mentally get yourself ready. I told you guys sometime next month, I'm going to create a workshop for you all to be able to learn how to create your own online digital store, but not just create a digital store. How to create the actual products to go on the digital store. That way, that will be another source of income, and it's going to be catered to your lifestyle, meaning your branding, not what everybody else is doing. Okay, so yes, it will definitely be a very eventful workshop online, because I want to be able to pull your ideas out and have you create that thing that will make you money based off of what you know, the skills that you specialize in, what you love. So it will be next month. It's probably going to be like $49 or something like that. It's going to be very inexpensive, but I promise you, your first product, depending on what it is that you're selling, or your first 2 or 3 sales, you'll make that investment back. And guess what? Everything else after that is going to be passive income. And the skills that you're going to learn, you'll be able to create more. So you could have multiple things on your store, so you could be able to set it and forget it and make income. Okay? Everybody stay blessed. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday for personal branding and strategy with Coach T. All right? Ciao. Have a good night. Yeah. Bye, Facebook.